STEAM student competition entitled Innovating for a Sustainable Future in Rating STEAM to Address Global Challenges. We're excited to have everybody here. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Our principal, he will be joining us later on to share his excitement about all of the work that you're doing, and I'm told he'll be leading a cheer. We'll see how that works out when he does join us later on. Yeah, it's going to be a good one. It'll be a good one. But at this time, I'd like to turn it over to Dr. Palencia to lead us through the activities or introduce the activities for today. Let's give Dr. Palencia a round of applause.
Hello, good morning everyone. How are you doing today? Good? Can you give me a thumbs up if you're doing good? Yes, very awesome. So welcome to our 10th year of STEAM, and then we are very, very excited that you are here. And I know that you work so hard to all your projects. So for today, we are going to have 3 competitions. Okay? One of that is the Nature Art Collage, and I'm seeing a lot of beautiful projects here. And the second is the upcycled material project, and the third will be the water filtration, where you're going to test your design to produce a clean water. Okay, we good? So now, you are going to have an opportunity to explain your work to everyone. So you're going to have up to 1 or 2 minutes per project to explain that. And if you are going to look to your table, I'm wondering if you can see your numbers. Okay, for this table, what number are we here? 8. Awesome! How about this? 2. This table? 3. What table? 7. So that, guys, is a sequence of your presentation. If you're number 1, you are the number 1 to present. And if you're number 2, you are the second to present. So you're going to pass this microphone to the next presenter. And before we start the competition, we have 2 amazing judges for today. I would like to call our first judges, Mr. Medina, our assistant principal. And our second judge will be Dr. Freeman. So there you go, around, and then this is your presentation. And we are going, without further ado, we are going to start our competition. So, but before that, let us play first, like the past competition that we experienced, and this is like a just a minute. Okay, thank you very much. And at this point, I'm going to pass the microphone to our first presenters of their project. Okay, we have the class of Mr. Sen.
Hello, my name is Ray Mysterio, and these are our art projects. What you see here, the first one, is the ocean of a manta ray and the seaweed. The manta ray is made of the dry leaves, because we don't know how any other leaves will work, because if you want to see a green one, that's fine. And also these are tree lanterns that we made as the seaweed. We made them to the ground so that way we can have a little sea of the ocean realistically. And at the second one here, we have the recycling project. And as you can see, I have an idea to, well, my first original idea was to make the giant can where tourists can actually take a picture of it. But yeah, we changed it up and use it as like a, well, what people say, a pottery for plants. And also we painted this one a recyclable foam cup. We most likely paint it as the usual pots, you know, where we put our sunflowers on. We painted that and we put a little tree bark on the bottom to make it a little stand for this one. And most likely, as you can see, some other plants that we stick to the top. And I painted the little bricks on the floor to make it a little surface. So yeah, that's our very own article project from these two artworks.
And at this point, we're going to listen to the presentation of Mr. Chambers' class.
Thank you. We've created 3 different items. We have a nature art collage, which has been made with Mr. Alpert and Bree. This is a Grinch collage. All supplies were gathered either on campus or directly across the street at Cal State Fullerton. For our second project, we have an upcycled art project, which was done with Miss Shannon and Mikey. Right here, we have a plant pot, which is made from recycled smart water bottle. We also grabbed dirt and grass, which once again has been collected from either on campus or Cal State Fullerton. That's this one right here. And we have, lastly, a water filtration device, which was done by Mr. Shane and Ben. They use sand, gravel, small rocks, and some other cotton items, and a smart water bottle to create a water filtration device. So these are our 3 items from our classroom. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation, and may we call the presenters from Ms. Dublin's class.
Hello, hello, hello. All right. What we have here right now is my art piece I made. It's called the Olive Trees of Wonders. Basically, in fact, I found these from one of my garden right now. I took some few pieces of leaves right now to make it more decorating right now. I found one of those leaves from one of my garden. I talked to my mother for if I get permission to work on a project I made. And the designs of it, I use a little help because I can't use any hot glue because, you know, everyone knows hot glues are very too hot here. Right? And we have here is a water to usually decorate usually if I can make it for art, basically it's just pouring water in plants and make it more refreshing if it's been cleaned or is not dirty. And next we have here some non-decorated is a beautiful, nice little jar of decorations. I like one that has these stripes of yellow and pink that looks very familiar. It's really kind of nice, like for those Dr. Seuss style right now. Really nice right here. And we have here some greens, really nice here, and pinks, and to put some lights in it to make it more decorating. Really nice. Oh,
Could you name the project? Bird, what bird? Goat, marathon, lead.
Here is my art. I took flowers, leaves, and more leaves. So what I did is I separated everything and then I glued them. And I had help from my aide.
of beautiful lights, and I painted it, and I lined with this tape, and I put lights inside. Thank you, everybody. Got in.
Okay, thank you so much for our first three presenters. And then before we continue to the next presenters, we would like to call on our amazing principal, Mr. Mark Colaponi.
Hello, everybody. I gotta be honest, I'm a little nervous because I got a little cheer, and I haven't done cheerleading for a long time. But I'm excited to do this. I'm proud of you guys. Coming here, you guys are going to do some amazing activities and also seeing your presentations. I love those presentations. Thank you for those that did that. So I'm going to leave you in a steam cheer. I will give you a little. So when I say give me an S and I make the motion, I don't know if that's an S. That might be a backwards S. But when I make this motion, I'd like you to follow and say, give me an S, and then you're going to tell me what the S stands for. S stands for science. So I want to say, give me a T, and then you're going to do the same thing, right? And what does the T stand for? And so you guys are going to E. All right. You guys ready? Oh, question, yes. Engineering, that's right. All right, here we go. Give me an S. Silence. Give me a T. Give me an E. Am I spelling it right? Give me an A. And give me an M. Man, you guys are awesome. All right, I can't wait to hear the rest of this stuff. All right.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mark, for that wonderful cheer. And now we are going to proceed to our four presenters, the class of Mr. Stephen Flores.
Hello, everybody. I'm speaking on behalf of Mr. Flores, Mr. Flores' classroom. We have roots made out of recycled water bottles, and then a group head right there. And then we have a lion, our mascot, out of branches and leaves, made with the help of Miss Katie. And then we made two water filters. Yes, you're Katie, yes. We made two water filters. We made one bigger than the other to see which one would be better. They're made out of cotton balls, sand, charcoal, and rocks, and also a coffee filter. And it was kind of an experiment of how better the larger one would work as opposed to the smaller one. So, yeah.
Hi, my name is Desla.
So here you see one of our art pieces where we have a canvas painted to look like water, but also, as you can see, our little rubber duckies that are not only cute, but also represent the garbage that can be within our environment that we see every day. So you look at the beaches and ponds, you do see that garbage there. So as others see garbage, we also see opportunity to have people more aware of their environment and maybe not litter so much here. Moving on, we have this one right here. So this is a maximalist piece, and we get it by, well, basically recycling. We went through garbage of our trash cans, look to see what is there and try to find the beauty within that. So, what are some of the pieces there, Deja?
Paper, flower, eyeball.
So these are all things that you can find within your trash can as well. So it's to give you another perspective of, hey, look, what you think is trash is not necessarily trash. You can still reuse it for other things. Now, moving on to our filtration system. We have a double filtration system with one layer of activated charcoal, cloth, cotton, and large rocks to filter out the majority of the particles. And this last layer is the much more finer layer. So you have the rocks mixed in with the sand, charcoal, gravel, cotton, and the coffee filter here to give as much cleanliness as possible to that. Now, we tested it, not the water exactly you want to drink afterwards, because, well, you still have to boil it, but we wanted to make sure that we have the absolute highest level of filtration that we can possibly deliver here. Because one is great, but two is always better. Okay.
Thank you so much for your wonderful presentation. And since we don't have a screen yet, we are going to call the next class Dr. Andrea Sandoval's class.
Hello, my name is Paula Clemens, and I want to show you this caterpillar that I made here. Caterpillars can turn into monarch butterflies or any monarch butterflies that Mr. Matt painted over here. And this is the grasshopper that Izzy just made. Do you want to talk about it?
This art is for me. I just created this turn bright green and turn dark green, play it in good nice present of this beautiful art of me, and so this one is part of the instance that I created.
So this is a lion made out of leaves and fluffy things. This is made by Dr. Sandoval, and this is our class's monarch butterflies, and these are the moths that I made out of acrylic paint. Christian, do you want to talk about your flower?
I make flowers with newspapers and flowers come different colors, and it's not matters which type flowers is it. I make a piece of paper, cardboard, straws, make it anywhere, in your home or at school. If you have time to make it, have it done.
Going to move to the next class presenters, and that is Dr. Kadri Poe's class.
Damn. Sure. What?
Yeah. All right. We made this one, and Daniel and Joseph Ramirez worked on it a lot. We got all the stuff here pretty much from the school grounds. We got these, it's got wood siding on it that came out of one of the gardens. We didn't take too many. These are pine cone. The roof is made out of pine cone. Janet put a nice touch up here with the flowers. We have trees and pine cones and, of course, rocks. And, yeah, it's anything else you want to say about it? No? Okay. What's that? Yeah, it's got bark from the trees as the ground and then leaves on the bottom. Thank you. That's... Yeah.
Come on, you can do this, girl. Let's go. Tell them, what is this?
The rectangular pet.
And what's it made out of again?
Plastic water bottle.
And what is this up here?
Rectangular paper. Wrapping paper. Only that. They made from old plastic paper. Bound.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you so much for your wonderful presentation of Dr. Kathy's post class. And we have last but not the least, a class who will do their presentation, and that is Mr. Jen Wilkerson's class.
Hello. Okay, so we had some of the kids grab some of the leaves outside, and they just wanted to create patterns and whatever they thought they were thinking of when they thought of nature. So we had Yohan create a sun. Over here, there's some grass and another sun created by America. And then we had Monique wanted to create like what she would see if she were to go like on a hiking trail. We didn't bring our water filtration, but we have some of the results. So we used a coffee filter, gravel, sand, and cinnamon. And yeah, they just recorded how the clarity changed throughout the days. We did tested it for a couple weeks now. And then with some of the recycling, they got this box and they ended up making like a notebook journal holder. They got like these sanitizing wipes and they changed it into a pencil holder. And then they got this Kleenex and they wanted to make it into a mailbox so that they could write notes and put in here for like family members and stuff. But yeah, that's ours.
Okay, thank you so much for your presentation, and I guess our judges will have like a really hard time to select our first, second, and third place for the two categories, the upcycled art project and nature collage project. So we're going to give you the time to type that, and we are going to proceed first to our third challenge for today, and that is the water filtration device. So I would like the class to check your table. And for some, probably you weren't able to prepare yet, or you practice first in your classroom. So we are going to give you 5 minutes to fix your water filtration device, and if you don't have the materials, we prepared it on your table. So the goal here is to mimic the earth layer. So we know that we have like a problems, one of the main problems on earth, right? And that is the water pollution. And the water filtration device is one of the solutions to, so we have like something like clean water. So the 5 minutes, we'll start now to fix the device, and then after 5 minutes, we are going to prepare the dirty water. So the dirty water is composed of cinnamon and black pepper. So after 5 minutes, we are going to pour this at the same time. And the winner will be determined based on the amount or the quantity and the quality of the water filtered by your device. So guys, without any further ado, you may your 5 minutes start now.
there no one that cares about him anymore since he told me that? Yeah. Yes, no game, no lane. People don't care about Scotty so much. I look it up. The most expensive part is something else. He's now movies, voice acting, dispatch. He's still roasting the hell out of people who thinks they're I think it roasts bad.
Okay, guys. So at this point, I would like you to pour the dirty water in your filtration device. And our judges, Dr. Kim and Mr. David, so they're going around to judge your work.
I don't think Dr. Pope will want that. I think I'll put
Okay guys, so once you pour the water already, so we are going to pass the microphone for each classes. So you can explain your scientific process in your water filtration prep. So are you ready guys? Yes, okay. So I would like to introduce our judges for this category. So we have
Mr. David.
Mr. David and Dr. Richard here.
So we have two judges who will listen to your presentation. So each class will have 1 minute to explain your work. So let us start first with Mr. Jack's class.
our water filling supply is very successful. And as you can see, the water is still flowing, and we have now achieved clean water supply, as you can see below. You can see it's have a little sunbathe particles, but it's still see-through, so you can still see some clean water to it, which makes it a good survivalist for getting clean water. What's in it is some, it's a little, oh yes, in the filter there's some cotton, sand, some particles of the stones, and some partially these black rocks, I suppose. Turtles, yes. Yes, they're at the bottom of it, so that way you can produce enough moisture to absorb any liquefaction that's inside the particles.
Okay, let's give a round of applause to
And now we will proceed to the next group, and that is Mr. Chambers' class.
Thank you for our filtration device. We have 8 layers, including sand, grass, small rocks, large rocks, a little bit of charcoal, and we've also included what looks like some chives. So the water came out very clear, all students were included, staff did an amazing job, and we're very excited. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we're going to proceed now to our next class, which is Miss Charlotte Dobbins' class. Are you ready?
Okay, the first thing that we did was we put together a task force to analyze the situation. We had Anthony, Jose, Jorge, and Robert on our task force. And the very first thing we did was analyze what the situation was. We put in for funding. We got $3.27 from Ms. Dobbins to buy a Coca-Cola bottle and cut it in half. We researched on the internet what particulate contaminant is. We went to our garden and we didn't use pepper. We got really dirty water. We put it in. We cut the, God bless you. We cut the Coke bottle in half, and we put in the filter. It went through the cotton, the sand, the rocks, and we figured out what would eliminate what particulate, and we tried to make sure the water was clean. We also realized that we were not eliminating any of the bacteria, so when you go to drink it, you got it, and we're going to drink it. Adam's going to drink it, we promise. You going to drink it? No? Yeah. So we had a fun time doing it. We analyzed it, and that's our project.
Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation, and we are going to proceed to the next class, Mr. Stephen Flores' class.
Okay, for our filtration device, there are 2 filters. We made a larger one and a smaller one. Adding more earth materials made a difference in filtering the dirtier water. And then after 2 trials, the second filter succeeded in filtering the most dirt. So we created our dirt water by getting water and filling it with just dirt from outside of the classroom. So yeah, if you can see that the bigger filter obviously filtered it a little better than the smaller one because it has to go a little through more layers to get clean. And so yeah, that's our filter.
Thank you so much for the presentation, and we are going to proceed to the next class, and that is Mr. Kent's class.
So ideally, for a tropical system, you're supposed to have a layer of sand, but also fine sand is really catch-all material. So to compensate for that, we added a second layer of activated charcoal. So if I can peel it back, you peel it back, and you'll see the layer of gravel, large rocks, larger particles, activated charcoal, as well as cotton, and then the final area, you would also have large rocks, gravel, sand mixed with charcoal, as well as the coffee filter and cotton. So you can see right here, it catches as much as possible can. So the dual layer works hand in hand to do a multi-system cleanse on that. Now, not exactly drying because we'll still have to get out all the germs, so you have to boil it. But as you can see, it's a little bit slower, but we're aware that it's going to be a lot cleaner. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that amazing explanation, and we are going to the next class, and that is Dr. Andreas class.
Putting beyond water. When it drinks in a bottle, it looks dark. And it also drinks fast. And it's a little clearer if you're adding another layer of coffee and sand. Water draining slower is a little clearer, adding another layer of coffee filter and cotton. And so when the water is drained slower, it's clearer. And beyond water. And beyond water.
Thank you so much, and we are going to proceed to the next presenter, and that is from Dr. Capito's class.
Hi, my name is Gabriela Trujillo, and I'm here to explain our water filter and how it works. How it works, the different layers of the filter helps to pull the dirty particles out of the water. The cotton ball layer helps to keep the other layers of your filter from falling into your water. The second layer acts as a course of a filter of a large puddle of particles to keep the activated charcoal or clay particles from getting into the clean water. The ferroceramic clay attracts materials. It's good for attracting and filtering out metallic particles. The activated charcoal layer is amazing at tapping out the impurities in its network of holes and tunnels. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and we are going to go to the last but not the least group, and that is Mr. Wilkerson's class. Ready?
So what we made was this water filtration was that we drained the dirty water into clean water. Earlier it was very dirty, and then we poured the dirty water right here in the top of the bottle, and then once I finished pouring it in, it came out lighter. So it looks a bit cleaner now. That's it.
Okay, thank you so much for all our kids who completed the challenges for the 2025 STEAM. And I know that our judges will have a difficult time for getting the result.
But for the meantime, we are going to move first for the recognition of all our teachers who participated in these challenges. And I would like to call Dr. Alra Banera to give the medal because, guys, you completed the challenge for this year and certificate of recognition to our teacher advisor. Okay, so first we are going to we're going to work for the first class, and that is. So I'm going to ask everyone to sit down so you will not be tired. But we are going to proceed first to our class, Mr. Sex, Bill Sex class. May we request everyone to go stand up to receive your medal. Congratulations to our two challengers from Mr. Belsex, and in recognition of your invaluable contribution as team advisor. So we would like to give you our certificate of appreciation. Once again, congratulations to the class of Mr. Sex. And we are going to proceed to the next class who will meet the challenge of the STEAM 2025. And that is Mr. Chambers' class. So everyone, I would like you to rise up to receive your STEAM medal. And then also we would like to recognize your invaluable contribution as a STEAM advisor during this STEAM week. Congratulations, Mr. Christopher Chambers. Thank you and congratulations, Mr. Chambers class. And now we are going to proceed to the third team who completed the challenge for this year, and that is Miss Charles Gomez class. Thank you so much for your active participation, Miss Dorothy's class, and now we are going to proceed to the third class, and that is Mr. Stephen Flores' class.
Eavesdropping is not good.
So this is the certificate of recognition for Mr. Stephen Flores. Congratulations!
Okay, so once again, congratulations to our team Flores. Now we're going to proceed to the next one, and that is Team James Kent Challengers. Congratulations, and in recognition of your invaluable contribution, as team advisor, we would like to give you your certificate of appreciation. And the next team who completed the challenges for this year, Team Andreas and Douglas class. And in recognition of your invaluable contribution as team advisor, thank you so much. Okay, everyone is ready to receive your medal.
¿Todo bien? Hey, guess what? The Kings lost last night. Go on, eh?
Okay, once again, congratulations to Tracy Brother, and we are going to award our next team who completed the challenges for this year, and that is Dr. Connie Phelps. Students, congratulations, and on behalf of the team, committee, we would like to award you the certificate of appreciation. Thank you so much. And our last team who completed the challenges for this year, we will let's give a round of applause to Team John Wilkerson. So John, thank you so much for this certificate of appreciation for your invaluable contribution for this team 2025. And this here's your medal.
Yeah, can we right now? We went backwards really fast.
waiting for our admin to come here to give the award for our winners for today's challenges.
Science when we question why. And that helps us amplify. Engineering keeps us forward, like Jesus to grow. Cause it's what we see. Together we share our destiny.
Love it? My camera is give me a battery.
How are you? My name's Victor. What about you?
Yeah.
What's your name? Caleb.
Guys, we are going to the awarding of the third challenges first, the water filtration device. So if we call your name, so maybe your advisor and one representative of your class can come here. Okay, so our third place goes to Mr. James Kent's class. Second place, the winner is Dr. Patty Pope's class. And first place, drum roll. Oh, thank you. And the first place will go to Dr. Andrea Cervantes. We would like to call Dr. Freeman to give the awards to our Dr. Freeman. May we request for your presence on Okay, so now guys, we are going to move to the next category, and that is the nature art collage. The third place goes to Mr. Ken's class. Second place goes to project. Okay guys, are you ready? The final winner for the upcycled art project? Okay, let's call the third place, and that goes to Miss Dawkins' class.
Emily, go get it, Emily.
Congratulations, Miss Dawkins' class. Okay, our second place goes to Mr. Flores' class.
There's no there's no video.
First place goes to Mr. Shek's class. Congratulations. Okay, so once again, thank you so much for everyone, and I would like to call Dr. Rapanera for the closing remarks. Dr. Rapanera is our STEAM chair for this year.
And I'd like to thank you, Ms. Plesia, and congratulations to everybody. But I would love to hand the mic over to our principal, Mr. Kaili. Let's give him a round of applause.
First of all, this is my first STEAM experience, and I want to thank students. You guys did some hard work before this actual event, and I appreciate that. Thank you for all the things that you've done, all the activities you did. Second, I'd like to thank our teachers and aides out in our satellites and in a home base over here. It's obvious you guys work with the students over time. That this was something that was done before this event, and I know that took some effort, that took some hard work, and I appreciate what you did to give this experience to all of our students. I also want to thank Al and Ms. Valencia, because they have been working together actually over years, 10 years, to make sure that we have a clean week twice a year for our school, giving us opportunities to do this. So let's give a big hand to Ms. Valencia. I think this is the end of today's STEAM event, but every class we have bought you 3 pizzas. Basically, 2 pepperoni and 1 cheese. So as you guys exit, right outside of this door, you're going to see a stack of 3 pizzas. Make sure we pick that up, and then we can go back or stay here. So give a big hand to all of you. Thank you very much. One more thank you. This event was being received as radio production. To get it out to the community so that they can see the great things we do. Thank you for the production. Thank you for the radio production.
Okay, so once again, thank you so much to all our participants, to our amazing education students, teachers, our judges. Thank you so much, and to all everyone who became part of this program. So guys, I would like you to request if you would like to exit please let me know so we can send them their medals. So once again, congratulations everyone.
So you can just have that as well. Have you heard Kirby's camera? Is it on Kirby's camera? Yeah, it should be on the TV. Oh. Okay, I'll just put my show on the TV. Is the video feed done? Like, what's happening? What are people doing?